I just logged into my bank account, my whole balance swiped. It felt like a punch to the gut, a sudden realization that all my hard-earned money had vanished. I sat there staring at the screen, trying to make sense of it. How could this happen? I had bills to pay, responsibilities to handle, and now nothing. The worry started to creep in, gnawing at the edges of my mind. I knew I had to act fast, call the bank, report the fraud, but for a moment, I was paralyzed by the shock. Started up the car, the dash flashing, it's the engine light. Just when I thought things couldn't get worse, my car decided to join the party. The engine light blinked ominously, a signal that something was seriously wrong. I couldn't afford a major repair right now, not with my bank account in shambles. But there it was, another problem demanding my attention. I felt the weight of the world pressing down on me, each new issue adding to the burden. Failed my Series 7, 'cause them options, I ain't get them right. I had studied for months, pored over textbooks, taken practice exams, and yet, when it came down to it, I failed. The disappointment was crushing. I needed that certification to advance in my career, to prove to myself and others that I was capable. But now, it felt like all my efforts were in vain. The frustration was overwhelming, a mix of anger and sadness that left me feeling defeated. Pissed than a bitch. Grabbed a pen, now I'ma write. Writing had always been my outlet, a way to process my emotions and make sense of the chaos. I grabbed a pen and started scribbling furiously, letting the words flow out of me. Each stroke of the pen was a release, a way to channel my anger and frustration into something tangible. It was a small act of defiance, a way to reclaim some control over my life. Really, though, my soul is in a ring and I'm in a fight. Life felt like a constant battle, each day bringing new challenges and obstacles. I imagined myself in a boxing ring, gloves on, ready to face whatever came my way. It was a fight for survival, for my dreams, for my sanity. And though I was battered and bruised, I wasn't ready to throw in the towel just yet. I just got hit by 3 jabs and an uppercut. The hits kept coming, each one more painful than the last. It was relentless, a barrage of problems and setbacks that left me reeling. But I knew I had to keep going, to stay on my feet and keep fighting. Giving up wasn't an option, not when so much was at stake. Wasn't ready for this wild ride, but I buckled up. Life had thrown me into the deep end, and I had no choice but to swim. I fastened my seatbelt, bracing myself for the rough road ahead. It was going to be a bumpy ride, but I was determined to make it through. I had faced tough times before, and I knew I had the strength to overcome this too. Stood up on my own 2 dude and put my knuckles up. I wasn't going to let life knock me down without a fight. I stood tall, fists raised, ready to take on whatever came my way. It was a matter of pride, of proving to myself that I could handle anything. I was ready to face the challenges head on, to fight for my dreams and my future. 3rd day on the job, I had a trainer call me stupid. It was a blow to my confidence. Being called stupid by someone who was supposed to be teaching me. I felt humiliated, my self-esteem taking a hit. But I knew I couldn't let it get to me. I had to rise above it, to prove that I was capable and competent. He must have personal issues, but I'ma let it go. He ain't lucid. I decided to let it go, to not let his words affect me. He didn't know me, didn't understand my potential. His opinion didn't define me. I walked away, determined to prove him wrong through my actions and my success. Give a pass to his punk ass, 'cause he must have confused it. I chose to forgive. to not hold a grudge. It wasn't worth my energy. I had bigger battles to fight, and I couldn't afford to be weighed down by negativity. Forgiveness was a way to free myself, to focus on what truly mattered. Excellence, what I'm giving, and he can't refuse it. I was committed to excellence, to giving my best in everything I did. No one could take that away from me. My dedication and hard work would speak for themselves, proving my worth and my capabilities. After the 9 to 5, work a 6 to 11, my days were long, filled with endless tasks and responsibilities, but I was determined to make the most of every moment. After my regular job, I put in extra hours, working late into the night. It was exhausting, but I knew it was necessary to achieve my goals. Corporate can go to hell because I'm getting to heaven. The corporate world was tough, filled with challenges and frustrations, but I wasn't going to let it break me. I had my own path to follow, my own dreams to chase. I was determined to rise above the corporate grind and find my own success. I control my own fate, feel more lucky than 7. I believed in my ability to shape my own destiny. Luck was on my side, but more importantly, I had the power to create my own opportunities. I felt confident, ready to take on whatever came my way. I'm a car that ain't moving, but my engine is revving. I was full of potential, ready to take off. Even though I felt stuck at times, I knew I had the drive and determination to move forward. My engine was revving, and I was ready to hit the road, to chase my dreams and overcome any obstacles in my way.